Looking down on creation, and the only explanation that I see is something, 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 and the carpenters are Christians. One can only assume because they're just always happy. Wait, Christians aren't always happy. They go fucking mental for a sad prayer, don't they? They fucking love it. Who doesn't love a sad prayer, though? A sad prayer in church. Why? Also, here's another question. In churchy, why do you have to bow your head? So God can hear you easier if you're mumbling into your own breasts? I don't fucking think so.
No, because bowing's submissive. Isn't that the whole thing?
Lord, hear our prayer. I'm now going to whisper it into my cleavage. Good luck hearing it, sir. No, that's fucked up. These are questions I had at Sunday school and I'm now asking on my podcast. Zofia, go.
Does the Lord not live in your breasts?
Great question. I know the devil does. The devil does live in my breasts in the summertime, if I'm going to be honest with you there. And I will be honest with you there. Because, yeah, I get a sweaty heat rash, usually under boob and sometimes side of boob. And as I've got older, it started growing up closer towards the nipple. And, yeah, I have to change my bra every day or I get breast spots. What's a breast spot, Helen? Thank you for asking. Great question. It's a spot that you don't really notice you have because I'm not inspecting my whole boob every day because, let's face it, I'm a double J cup and that requires me lifting, looking all around, and that's a lot for me to do. Ideal situation, all of us are fondling ourselves every single day, checking for everything. Yeah, do that. Obviously do that. And will I do that in the bathroom after this, in the workplace? 100%. Yes. Oh my God, the first time I found a boob spot on me was wild. Have I ever told you about this? Probably
No,
not.
I'm still unsure of what they are.
Welcome to Helen's Log. We'll play the theme tune and I'll explain.
Welcome to Helen's Log. Log as in a diary, not Helen's Log as in a tree that has been cut. Oh no. Or a toilet or a flume. Double no. Log as in a synonym for diary. It's Helen's Log. Just as she knows it's Helen's Log. The diary. It's a weekly diary podcast and it is called Helen's Log.
Okay, boob spot. I found it for the first time in an M&S because they had those special changing room mirrors.
Yeah.
Where they would you could angle pose them towards you.
I hate those.
And I was like, what's that on the side of my boob? And it was like the best spot anyone has ever fucking seen. And I was like, where did you come from? It must have been there for 3 weeks. And I never let a spot grow for 3 weeks because I'm such a fucking picky scratcher squeezer. And it was just one of the best days of my life. I won't tell you exactly what happened.
Is it just a normal spot but on your boob?
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, what would you call it? A spot on your boob instead of a boob spot?
No, boob spot's better.
Yeah, thank you
Punchy.
very much. Yes! And then you can get nipple spots, of course. Never had one, but I dream of it.
Nipple spot. I imagine you get that when you're breastfeeding a lot.
God, spots on your nipple?
Yeah, probably.
No. That'd be tough for baby.
No,
I
you get
reckon.
sores probably.
Yeah, they get sores out. But you don't want to put your mouth around a nipple spot, do you, as a babby? That's a rough start to life.
That is a rough start.
Oh, shout out to all the babies breastfeeding out there right now. I hope your mouth is just around nipple.
Shout out to all the women doing it. It's so
oh my
hard.
Okay, fine, fucking hell. I'm bloody it's liberal bullshit. Having to shout out women shout out women. You're doing great. You're not respected enough, and that's a real shame. And yeah, me talking, does that help our cause? No. Unfortunately, this podcast I think
wish
holds
I was
women
breastfeeding
back.
just so I could just squirt milk in your face right now to get you to shut up.
I have no control today. That's what happens if you spend the whole morning listening to the Carpenters. You get over giddy. Way too over giddy. I'm like,
how does Why Do Birds make you too giddy? It's nice and relaxing.
Okay, I'll level with you. When I say listening to the Carpenters all morning, I mean I listen to Top of the World, I'm going to say 10 times. Just going back to the start. Is that really messed up?
No, I don't think so. Loads of people do that with songs. I do it.
I had a very Disney-fied weekend, and now I'm just not leaving that place. Mentally, I'm just...
Is that because you saw Hoppers?
Yeah, I saw Hoppers.
Was it really good?
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Opening weekend of Hoppers. I was there. Bought a sofa to watch it on. Okay, not a sofa for my flat, a sofa in the cinema. Me and my sister arrive at the cinema 20 minutes early because we want to get in, obviously. Sofa in the back corner. What are they handing out at the cinema? Free colouring sheets of the Beaver Mabel. Holy fucking shit. That's a bit of fun for me. Don't mind if I do. I take in mini popcorn Easter bunnies for us to eat. Yeah, did we have a slight problem because there's 5 bunnies in the bag and there was 2 of us? Yeah. Did I back down from my sister's threats because she started pinching? Yeah, she got 3 and I got 2. Oh my God. I loved Hoppers. For anyone who's like a Disney adult, you know this already because you've already seen it and you know how special Hoppers is. For anyone who's not a Disney adult and it's like animations for kids, shut the fuck up and go and see it. It is the most joyful, hopeful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And there's this wonderful shark in it called Diane. And Diane is just so brilliant and so kind. And she is an apex predator, of course, but she's just...
How is there a shark in a thing about beavers?
Yeah, she comes on land via birds. You don't actually go in the ocean once. I refuse to explain this to you. I refuse to explain it to you. It's so good. I saw Hoppers. And then before I went to Hoppers, we watched Finding Nemo.
Oh.
Me and my sister, because Poppy, the dog we're sitting, has never seen Finding Nemo, we don't think. So Marianne put on Finding Nemo for Poppy. I think it's because she wanted to watch Finding Nemo, but we won't get into that. And then after Hoppers, Marianne came back to mine. And what did we watch then? We watched... Wait for it. Wish, which is a rogue Disney choice for her to put on, but she wanted to watch that one, which is one that no one's ever seen. Wish?
No, I've not
Any
seen
bells?
that.
No. It's got a goat as a sidekick, which is really, really adorable. And Asher, and she makes a wish. It's like a wish town, and she makes wishes. And there's a little star in it that's a wish. It's very special.
Cool.
It's very special. And that was my magical Disney week. My magical Disney weekend. And I baked, and I made a curry from scratch. Oof. And I had chips from a kebab shop. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? I also went to a chicken shop for the first time in years and years. And I fucking love it. And it's a chicken shop that like I have weird memories of because I used to go to it. I'm going to say too much. Like everyone who's ever lived in London knows that there's a chicken shop where they like relied on it like a supermarket for a bit too long. I've said that and I really need both of you to nod or I'm going to feel like a fucking freak. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a vegetarian, but you know what I mean,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that chicken shop that becomes dinner every single night. It's like a fridge. Because when I first moved to London, when I moved here in 2016, after living in Germany and I was doing stand-up, I was so... like all over the place with like having any semblance of meals at meal times. Like I was working in a bakery 7:30 or 7 to 3 or 3:30. And then I would go to get ready for a gig. And the gig would either be out of town. So I'd get in a car with huge Stevies to drive across the country. Or I'd be gigging in London, in which case I'd go home for like 2 hours. And then I'd go towards where the gig is and like try and write my material. But I'd be so nervous I wouldn't be hungry. That's really the first time in my life I've never been hungry is this first couple of years of stand-up where I was too nervous to eat beforehand. But that means that you are so hungry by the time you leave stage and adrenaline leaves your body. The only option left is chicken shops.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm also so fucking boring. I'd get the same thing every night, chicken burger and chips, and then obviously a chicken wrap on the side as well. I've never been able to understand people who can have one burger and one fries and they're good and they're full. I always take it too far. I'd rather feel physically sick than a little bit hungry. Wait, that's not good. I said that and then realised, but I genuinely would rather feel uncomfortably sick and full than a little bit hungry.
Everyone has their preferences.
Yes. Wait, Sophia's doing that little Gen Z heart thing and you're saying everybody has their preferences. Is this an eating disorder? When I go to McDonald's, if I do go, I'd rather have 2 burgers than a burger and fries. But I got told that was good because the protein is higher or something. Also, how am I supposed to pick between beef and chicken? That's crazy to make an adult choose.
I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah, because you're a vegetarian, of course. Anyway, I used to live in this chicken shop so much. And then once, this is when I was making, like, I think I knew Rose Johnson like a tiny bit, but only because I was like a fan of the Birthday Girls to an excessive level. Obviously now I won because me and Rose are friends, and that's the really cool thing for me. But her now husband, who I'd met a couple of times as well, lovely Dan, she messaged me being like, oh my God, Dan just saw you on the street. And I was like, oh, he didn't say hello. And she's like, no, he saw you go into the chicken shop and thought you needed some space. Which is the funniest thing anyone's ever messaged. But at the time I had like the biggest binge eating secret eater problem in the fucking world. I was like, everyone's watching. Everyone's watching me. So I was coming from Berlin where I was like fucking into binging and secret eating. But like I knew 20 people total in the entire city. So there was like 15 comics. And then I had 5 friends, I would say. That was kind of it. That's all I had. So like I could go to any kebab shop and the anonymity was insane. And I was like, it's all over, baby girl. It's all over. You're recognized. And it's like now I worry that people will go like, oh my God, that's that girl that talks about how she overcame her binge eating disorder. And they're always going to spot me just eating on the street. And I'll be like, how do I get away from this? That's not good, is it? Tell you my new obsession. By the way, I actually am okay with food now, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
But I am back on the flapjack train in an insane way.
But they're nice.
Specifically, the Belgian chocolate flapjack from M&S. Familiar? We familiar? Fuck me. Is that boy rich? Is he friendly? Is he warming? Fucking hell. Because anyone who's listened to me for a long time, you will know that me and the flapjackery roll deep. And I'm talking flapjackery, the actual flapjackery. Wells, Bristol, Bath, somewhere in Devon, I'm going to say St. Ives in Cornwall, something like that. Incredible quality. And I think I might put an order in online because I'm not on tour at the moment and I'm not going to any of those places, but I do need my fix. If you're listening from the flapjackery, can you please send me a flapjack? Why, when I was saying that, did I start to dribble down my face?
I noticed that. I was like, oh dear.
I was like, it's just literally just going to slowly come down. I know we have to bring on our guest. I have to bring on my guest. Guys, today the guest is Stevie Martin, who, come on, who doesn't love Stevie Martin? I love Stevie Martin so much. She's so funny. She's amazing. She also did this thing that like, everyone's been doing the last, like, I'd say 10 guests we've had, apart from Rosie Jones, because she listens, is like, I'll message them the day before or whatever, go like, oh, are you still on for tomorrow? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, what do I need to prep? What do I need to prep? Because like so many podcasts, you have to prep a theme. But this is no theme, we're just chit chat. And I always say, oh, there's no theme, we're just going to chit chat. But I've decided from now onwards, I'm just going to tell people that there's a theme that there isn't.
Great.
I just think it's just going to be easier. As far as Pierre Novelli is concerned, this whole podcast is about history.
Yep.
Okay. So when Stevie asked, I went, we're just going to chit chat. And then I immediately followed it up with, actually, no, we're only going to talk about Pocahontas. And now I have to think about things to say about Pocahontas to her. But that's good. It's good to have a theme. So please send in your theme suggestions. So far, I'd say my best ideas are music. A lot of podcasts about music. Food. People love a podcast about food. Hairdressing. Obviously a very good topic. Beauty. Lovely topic. We could do a toilet podcast. We could do, there's podcasts about people's like holidays and jobs. All of these things. And we'll just tell them a different theme each time. What do you think?
Great.
And I can tailor the theme to them. It could be like specifically to them. So like Sunil could come on and I'd be like, the theme is Bath because you grew up in Bath, right? And that's so fucking cool for him. Okay, this is awesome. So please enjoy my chat with Stevie Martin on Pocahontas.
Helen's Log.
Good day, Bonza in fair dinkum to everyone who lives south of the line in the middle of the globe in the bottom corner. That's right, Australia. You guys got there before me. What are you crazy fucks like? I'm going to Melbourne, Sydney, Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane. And I'm there in between March and April. And there are dates on my website. And it's very important that you come. Thank you very much.
Helen's Log.
It's so uncomfortable to try and get someone's attention when you don't know their name.
You just have to go,
I just sort of blinked.
So then I end up just not asking for water. I don't ask for water.
So dehydrated.
And oh my God.
You can't go to the loo.
Dehydrated to the point where like there's no urine, but there's also going to be no shit because there's not enough water to move the shit through me.
What, 10 seconds
hard.
of talking about shit?
Poo gets hard in you if you're not drinking water. Yeah. And then I'm just backed up forever.
Yeah, that's what happens. You're a day player backed up forever.
A day player backed up forever. But how do you ask for water from someone you don't know the name of? It feels rude.
Yeah. Well, I go very. I do this. I go very hunched over and go like, and they're like, sorry, what are you saying? I don't know what's wrong with her. Yeah.
Can I blow your mind?
Yes.
On Greta Gerwig's sets, heard of her? Yeah, she's a feminist. Actually, fuck it. Me and Stevie would actually really like to really quickly say shout out Greta Gerwig. Actually.
I thought you could say, me and Stevie would like, fuck it, we are feminists, actually.
Actually, Stevie is.
We are.
To be clear, I
don't think women are funny, but I think they should be equal pay.
In some let's look at every case individually at the end of the day. For me, there are some women, bloody hell, go close your legs, love, is what I want to say. Not to their faces, of course. Never to their faces, behind their backs. And then they'll gossip with their friends because women fucking talk. God, I sound like my mother. She's not a girl's girl, as Anne, bless her. No, she's a good girl. Call me. Don't. No, actually, don't. That triggered me just saying that. I love you, in a way. Right. Stevie, I guess what we wanted to say is on Greta Gerwig's film set.
Yes.
She has everyone wear name labels.
Why doesn't everyone do that? Just all the time. Why aren't you doing that now?
Oh my God, 1 second.
What is this? Some sort of man set?
Can you read cursive or you struggle with that?
I can read cursive if it's good.
My cursive is very, very loopy.
It's very monk-like.
In that classic comedian way, I did spend quite a lot of time writing my own name out at school.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes, and I also, because I had the joy of Martin has an A in it, so I would change from the fun A to the nut to that A. You know, like the type A, where you go like that A, and then that A, and it'd be like, it's a new A day.
1 second. Stevie's going to go for that again, I think, and just define what a fun A is. Because that was a lot of hand movement.
Pass me the...
That's Helen in a cursive way. Please do not read my to-do list or the front of that notepad. It has an affirmation and then I watercoloured over it. It has an affirmation and then I watercoloured over it. Okay, thank you.
So, fun A is... Oh, Martin. Normal A is... Oh, Martin.
Okay, so fun A is the one that has the hat, and the boring A, I think, is, we'd say tail.
Tail, yeah.
Tail.
Hat or tail.
And that's what you practiced at school?
Stevie Martin. Yeah, or like, obviously, there was one time when I would try and do a smiley face for every dive. Yeah, I mean, that takes too long.
Can I ask a personal question?
Yes.
Were you popular?
No.
Okay.
No. But I could do bubble writing. So I used bubble writing to make not make friends, but make the popular girls talk to me, because I would do scented gel pen bubble writing.
And now we're on to my favourite fucking topic of all time. Stevie Martin, welcome to Helen's Log. Describe your perfect pencil case. Here we fucking go.
Okay,
This is the chat that I am so here for. Describe your perfect pencil case, and then you and I are going to design our dream stationery shop in our heads. Yeah, we're doing fucking improv. And then we'll talk about Pocahontas, which I've been informed by our producer. Colonialism. How awful. Awful. And obviously, when I was saying we were discussing Pocahontas, I was thinking about the song, and I was thinking about me and Stevie discussing why go for John when Coco One was right there with those pecs. What a crazy choice. But it wasn't a choice.
No, it wasn't a choice. She was forced. And she's about 12, I think, in real life.
I'm going to say 12. Yeah, okay. And she died in Gravesend.
Did she?
Yeah.
I just went through there on the train. It's not really relevant.
No, it is. It is. It is. And that's in Kent. Bloody
That's in
hell.
Kent.
Bloody hell.
To Kent.
To Kent. Garden of England.
Oh.
Who's got that wonderful joke about Kent? The Garden of England. If the garden's full of old freezers or something like that. No offense if you're listening in Kent. I've heard it's you got strawberries.
The parts of it are fine.
Yeah, it's what a coast. Sorry,
Pencil case.
dream pencil case. Thank you.
So immediately the material has to be matte black, so I can use white gel pens or like opaque, yeah, to draw sort of things like Free the Weed. Had never smoked weed. Have still never smoked weed, actually.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Just what year and what age are we for this pencil case?
We
or is it for
are-
now, Poppet?
Oh my God, it's not for now.
Okay.
I'm going back to now. Well, I mean, now I would still do that, but I maybe wouldn't put Free the Weed in. I'd write my name. That's what I do.
Okay.
I'm talking 1996 to 2003. That's when I'm looking for a matte black pencil case.
So we're talking about the time period.
Yeah.
Charles and Diana have divorced. Camilla's not fully back on the scene in the public eye yet. Up to
Diana's
the War
dead.
on Terror.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Up to the War on Terror.
9/11,
Okay.
I start tapping out of pencil cases. I just don't think it's appropriate.
Really?
Not in this post-world.
No. Hey.
Not in the post-world that we live in.
Your body, your choice, your pencil case, your bag.
Yeah.
Please continue, Maison Fong.
So it would have to be as well. The design would have to be something from a TV show that shows other signals to other people. Like, okay, there's more to her than meets the eye. All right, she's 6 and she watches South Park. Is it? What are her parents? Her parents are cool. What are her parents?
I can picture a South Park pencil case.
Yeah,
Some boys in my year definitely had it.
They're all the characters like this, and then there's a little pocket on the front, and then the main body of the
Yes!
pencil case. Yeah, I had that pencil case.
W.H. Smith.
Yes, obviously.
Obviously. W.H.
Obviously.
Smith. Fucking hell, you are awesome. And then you got white gel pen saying Free the Weed on it.
Free the Weed. Also, like sometimes just like names of people that I wanted to be friends with, but would.
Full name or initial?
It'd be like I'd get other. So if I was like there's some classes you could pick where you sat, and some classes you had like the teacher would be like, okay, you're all in alphabetical, whatever. I would, if I was alphabetical, like all the girls would write the names on each other's pencil cases that they were friends with. If they were sat next to me, I would just try to like bubble write on their hand so much that then it'd be like, can you write on my pencil case? And then it'd be like, Amanda's my friend, like. But she wasn't.
Oh my God.
She wasn't my friend, Helen. She wasn't my
Sorry,
friend.
just to check quickly, you would grab other girls' hands and bubble write on them?
Yes, they did want it. Oh, because also I could
for
do.
sure.
Oh yeah, big time. Oh, the other thing I could do, that they loved, I would do. Those bang on the door illustrations, Groovy Chick, Nutty
Starlet.
Tart, Shopaholic,
This is the best day of my fucking
Meth
life.
Addict.
This is the best. They
big
all had the body of a meth addict. It was incredible.
With the massive, like, clumpy shoes, really thin sort of legs, and really thin arms, and no nose.
Like, no nose. The
No
amount
nose.
of things they missed in those really basic cartoons, but what did they never forget? An elbow. I don't know why. I always feel like there was a little,
Joints.
like, yeah.
Because it was like they're holding the bag.
She doesn't need a nose. She does not need a nose. She does not need toes. Like, that's not
No.
important. But you got to get that belly button dot in.
The belly button dot!
The belly button dot's got to be there, and give her a little elbow. Come on, give her. The fix of having your belly out for our generation was horrendous.
I never did it. Oh, I did it once for a school disco. I went in like
Crop.
a crop orange crop top and Reebok button tracksuit.
Sporty
once.
Spice.
Yes.
You
100%.
wore a costume.
I wore a costume.
Was it a costume party?
No.
Okay. That's when I should have not asked if you were popular earlier. And then I could have just waited, of course. But
Well, there
you
was
answered it.
The
and that's
other,
okay.
the most significant one was the 2 years before when it was. I've got a picture of it. And I'll see if my mum can dig it out. It's a
Please.
velvet waistcoat, a velvet sort of skirt, and then a black cravat like Austin Powers. And I wore that to the school disco.
As a kid who also wasn't particularly cool, putting words in your mouth there, but
Okay, wow.
well, you can't fight back.
No,
So
I
like,
can't.
yeah.
Cravat.
I would have been so jealous of that because
Yeah.
Austin Powers had me in a full fucking chokehold.
Yeah.
As a
Felicity
kid.
Shagwell. To me, that was just a name because I didn't know what Shagwell.
But funny.
funny because everyone would laugh and see me and be like, oh yeah, but
And
it's
then you'd
something to
go,
do with boobs.
my favourite character, fat bastard. And for some reason, and it's not okay, is it? I'm realising that as I'm talking. Okay, but we also have to honour our inner child and respect their truth. And for me, okay, as a young girl growing up, I liked him a lot. And there's one scene where he walks in and he says, I ate a baby.
Yes.
Oh, hi, a baby. And that made me laugh so much in a way that in this post-Epstein Files world is something that I should really look at myself for.
Yeah.
But at the time, fucking hell!
It was funny. See, that's so, isn't the subjectivity of art, I never liked Fat Bastard. He was always the sort of the low point for me.
So he pooed a lot and I thought that was just brilliant.
Yeah, you see, I came to toilet humour, I think, in a post 9/11
So I was raised in a pro-toilet humour house because my dad works in sewage.
Yes, I saw your show and you talked about
oh, no, I don't. Do I actually?
Your first show, you
oh my God, my first show, yeah.
Your first ever one, yeah.
You watched that?
I think that's fair, isn't it? You did perform it.
I did, but that's
sold tickets.
No, that's just
it.
really cool for younger me that you came to see that show.
Okay.
That's just really special to me. But I've always been pro toilet humour, but I think that was my style of comedy, was just dumb shit. Like, so you go into a VHS store, I want Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I want There's Something About Mary.
I hated them.
No.
Yeah. I always wanted so what are the kinds, like I really liked Airplane and
I'd never seen it.
Austin Powers, all of them, and then Wayne's World, and then the toilet humour bits were always the bits where, because I was growing up, I grew up in a very anti toilet humour household.
But you did toilet at home.
I did go to the toilet at home.
Good.
At some point, I think I must have done.
But big toileting wasn't encouraged as a topic for fun.
No, we didn't even say like when we're at the, and also like it's so odd because it makes it sound like because everything else was completely like liberal and fine, but this was like if you wanted the loo and we were all having dinner, you'd be like, so I'm just gonna go upstairs. You didn't say I need the loo. Ever.
I wish I was raised in that environment.
No, because then when I think it was really recently, I was like, oh, toilet, I can just talk. It's so nice to talk about it because I have terrible IBS and I just very quietly just didn't ever speak on that, you know.
Yeah.
And then I've had to say to myself that when I go on podcasts, I can't talk about shit anymore because I talk about it constantly. I was like, shut myself, blah, blah, blah. Like I have to rein it in.
But you have a medical reason why you shit yourself.
Yeah,
and that's really fucking hard for you. Did you get given one of the cards?
No, I didn't get, because I didn't realise it was a problem until I was 27. I just thought everybody would get very sweaty in the toilet and have to go in there for like 45 minutes or when they eat have to sprint or, you know, like all that kind of stuff.
No.
No.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, really bad.
Do you know they started handing out cards,
what are the cards?
at the NHS? Okay, I've
like greetings cards.
I actually, contrary to popular belief, I actually don't have IBS. Okay, I just
That's wild to me.
I know.
What?
I look like I have IBS.
No, you talk like you have IBS.
No, I just talk about big toilets. I think if we don't discuss it, we're all at fucking sea all the time as to what we're doing.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. We're all at sea.
We're all at fucking sea with where we toilet, how long toilet take, how we fucking wipe. Let's get into that because I'm sick of talking about it by myself. How the fuck do any of us know if we're wiping correctly, given that we're never going to get to see anyone else do it? And quite frankly, I don't trust my mum that she did a good job teaching me.
I was just about to say, surely it wasn't just like, you go in there and have a go. They did tell you.
No, there was definitely a lesson at some point, but given the state of the Bowers, and that any family member listening, I'm including you in that, we fucking reek. Like, I just think we come from a long lineage of people with shit up their back. There, I've said it. Okay, and if we're not discussing it, then how are we supposed to know that? What I want to say, contrary to popular belief, I do not have IBS, but I have had a couple of like feelings down there recently, but it's not IBS, it's just gallbladder removal. That means that like sometimes the log flume doesn't turn off at night, maybe is the best way to put maybe. Right.
Yeah. Oh, so you like will wake up at 2 a.m. and be like, I'm just having a day poo.
I guess, yeah, but like, yeah, just whenever. And in many ways, it's my big toilet story and my truth.
Yeah.
But then someone said, okay, so you know, right, you're on the street, you really need big toilet, okay? And it's coming, right? if you have IBS, you need to like have to advocate for yourself and go into places and go like, can I use your bathroom? Which is very hard. Because some people say no, or you need to buy something, but you don't have the wherewithal to do that. They're now apparently at the NHS, very special, giving cards to people. So when you go like, oh, I need toilet, and they go, no, you can go, seriously. Seriously.
I need card toilet.
I need card toilet. Would you be able to use it though, or would you find that too embarrassing given your childhood?
When I've really needed a big toilet and I've gone into places, I've lied and said like I'm pregnant and so I can't control it. Once I just gave myself a disease, which I won't say because I think it's very disrespectful for people who have the disease.
Oh, to get an excuse to use a toilet.
I used to say, look, I said I had Crohn's quite a lot. I don't.
But you had to advocate for yourself and whatever made it easier in that moment.
So
I think that's okay.
The card would be useful because then at least I'm not lying.
Yeah.
And it just feels so embarrassing to be like, no, but I really need it.
But do you also think like, people don't know about the card. So it's one of those things where they say it's really important, but like we don't actually know about the card. Like, so then no one would, they would be like, what the fuck's this? Yeah. And that's harder for people. It's like that whole like, on phones there's a way to like, you can use it so you can call the emergency services even if it's not your phone.
I don't know how to do that on purpose. I only do that when I'm like holding my phone a lot and then I'm like, oh, I've called the ambulance.
You hold both keys down at the same time. An emergency call, and you can also have a medical ID, which people have on. I'm going to tell everyone this. This is actually really important information. You hold down both the lock screen and like a volume button, and you can set up on your own phone a medical ID for yourself, which says if you're allergic to anything, if you have any allergies, or if you're like have an illness or whatever. Yeah. So people can check that. So if someone like collapses on the street and you're like, oh my God, no one's with this person, you can look up their stuff and you can also make an emergency call. Isn't that incredible?
That's great.
These are things people should know, and no one gets told them.
No.
And
I'm
that was told
to
to you by Helen.
I'm tempted to.
Just
just information.
Did you see my watercolour?
Yes, I saw the watercolour.
Did you see the word? That's enough.
No, I
didn't.
I did. I just saw beautiful colours and thought that's lovely.
If I flash it, will anyone pause it? No.
Yes, they will. It's so nice.
Oh my God. There's nothing more revealing. There's nothing more revealing. I cannot handle it. Do you journal?
Yes. I do it in the morning. I do that because I started doing that morning pages thing where you're meant to write 3 pages of just free writing and then you're not meant to read it.
And does it? I've never done it.
It does work.
Okay, but do you feel like it doesn't just work for creating? Do you feel like better in yourself?
Yes, yeah, I do. But I do like in the evening getting all the stuff out for the next day. So now I end up doing it twice a day. Now that's too much journaling.
I like the evening stuff, but I journal in like a way where it's like I take it too far, I think.
You can never take it too far because journaling's for yourself.
I write letters to different ages. I wrote a letter to my ideal parent before. I've written letters to myself that I can only open after I find love or learn how to be like, I'm not joking.
This is great. This isn't too far.
I am obsessive with it to the point where my friends probably hate me for this, but I did a Healing Your Inner Child journal and then I bought them all a copy.
Yes!
Which is possibly one of the worst things a friend can give you who knows you really well. Being like, here's a self-compassion journal. Once you work through that, you let me know because you've definitely got to heal in a child because that's a fucking problem there. Like,
but with the letters, when you're doing, how many, like, do you have like a pigeonhole situation?
I'm not joking.
Where you've got like a postal system for yourself.
For different ages to read.
Like, how many letters are we talking? Where do you put them? Do you like put them
I'm going to say there's 8 letters that I haven't opened.
I love that. How exciting, because it gives you like a proper visual aim to be like, there's more fun stuff to come. Like, when that happens, I can open this letter. Yeah. That's so nice. Maybe I'll do that.
It just, because I do believe that thing of like, if you're like stuck on something in your head, and I know that like probably all of us have this in this room, because I think it's really common, but like you get stuck in like a thought cycle, right? Like a negative thought cycle, and then you desperately want to get it out. And there's that thing of like, if you write it out, there's like a physical moving of that, like, every thought's an energy, right? Mm. Yes, me and Stevie were raised in liberal households.
Yes,
give us a fucking break. Give us a fucking break. My mum identifies as a witch. Let her live. Do I think it's mental illness that's unmedicated? Maybe. Maybe. But still.
Look, I've got a money bowl in the far left corner of my house because that's the where the feng shui is. I don't think that's That's right.
I'm fine with that.
I'm
happy for you.
Sometimes I put a coin in and a talk to it. What?
Couple of questions about the money bowl, obviously.
no.
We'll get back to what I was saying.
Sorry.
How much money? What sort of bowl?
Green bowl, green for money. Of course, the green. I don't think actually green is the colour of prosperity, but I just thought dollar.
You don't get paid in... Wait, okay.
No. Oh yeah, you don't get paid in dollar.
No.
Brown rice. No one knows why. I looked. It was on TikTok, and then you because it means something, and then you put a little candle, a little mini candle stuck in it, and then you put. And I've got different currencies for different income streams, and then I've got some money from my desk, money from my partner's desk, because he can be involved as well, and then I think like a bay leaf or something.
Okay.
And it's called trying to get control in a world which is rapidly spiraling out of control.
This was a TikTok reel you saw?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love sort of 12-year-olds on TikTok telling me to put rice in a bowl.
Yeah.
And then I'll get abundance.
It's weird. The older I get, the more I take advice from children. Yes. But when I was younger, I would take advice from adults and never from other children.
What is
but
that?
I
Why?
should have listened to other children because they were just so much smarter, so much on the button, whereas I was like listening to like Gillian McKeith. That was my main advice from a child. Was I got it from Gillian McKeith, the man that presented Fat Families, and Dawn Porter on Secret Eaters. I'd say they were like who I was taking my advice from, and that's how you end up wrapped in cling film in a bath. Some fat. Do you remember that? I feel like everyone did it. Just wrapping ourselves in cling film and getting in a hot bath going, this will be great before the disco. Yeah. Do not do that, by the way.
It doesn't do anything. It just makes you like low blood pressure and sort of faint.
I know it's something, I know, and I was so jealous of girls that fainted. That was also problematic of me.
I never fainted, but when we got the BCG,
how cool it was?
Loads of people fainted, and it was like, she's so weak, she needs help.
Do you ever think that some of the girls were like fainting?
Yes.
Though?
Yes.
Like it's so toxic to say it, and we'd like to once again remind you we are feminists.
Yeah.
But I could probably list 5 friends of mine that I know are fake to faint.
Yes, like 100. I could name more. Yeah, there was a girl in my primary school that would eat coins.
Incredible. See, what women can do when we put our minds to it. And then instead we're just faking fainting and saying half a special K-bar fills us up. Like the things we could fucking get done if we genuinely wanted to. I wanted to faint. I also wanted weak ankles because in Hercules, Meg has weak ankles and I thought she was like fire.
God, I don't remember that bit in Hercules. I suppose it's not like a crucial plot element.
I'd say it's a pretty crucial plot element
What
because she falls into Hercules' arms because she has weak ankles. But now as an adult, I fall over so much. And I'm like, that's probably a weak ankle. And it's called a wankle officially. And I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Yeah. But I wanted to faint. This is so toxic. I wanted to faint. I wanted weak ankles. I think I wanted to be picked up a lot. And I know petite people fucking hate that, right? Like, because I'm a lifter and I know I shouldn't lift people and I've had to really fight it in myself. But I think it's because I think it's such a treat for someone to be able to lift you. Yeah. Because like my experience of being lifted is usually a guy going, he says he can lift you. And me being like, let's not try.
When I was at uni, that was what I with the rugby teams would always try and bench press me. But also as well, like it's actually they can't because I'm so like, you know, I'm like 11 stone. Like you can't do that. But also you have to have such rigidity to lie across their hands. Yeah. So it's like I can't. So it would just be me going, you can't, then being, them going down on the bar, everyone going, go, 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 and then me just lying on a man.
Yeah, because you're gangly.
Yeah, well, yeah, but also, like, I'm not, like, I'm sturdy as well. Like, you know, I'm gangly. I don't have any core strength. So it would, I'd just sit on him and then be like, and I'd be like, right, well, that was it. And then everyone would be like, oh, and then the crowd would just disperse.
Whereas in an alternate universe, I'm in that crowd watching Stevie going, she's got it all. She's got it all. They want to bench press her, and they want to bench press her because they believe they can do it. Instead of it being like, my mate reckons he can lift you, but we all said, no fucking way he's getting that in the air. Like, that was my fucking dream. Then I became the lifter.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And then but also, what are we, sorry, quickly back to feminism, because I guess that's what we're doing here today. Why did we want them to be able to lift us and carry us off?
Because every single Disney film, every single thing that you see, the woman is a tiny little woman and the man picks her up. Like I've always wanted that as well. Like it's just
carry me off.
Yeah. So I don't have to walk anymore.
And also, let's make sure your hand's bigger than mine. And it fits around my throat, please. That's what we're testing for. Carry me off.
Yeah.
Let's check your hand's big enough. And let's make sure this will be the worst night of my life.
Yeah.
But at least I'm small.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think the choking was in Disney. Maybe it was.
Personal question. Which
yeah.
Disney princess would you most like to be?
Belle, obviously.
Even though she fucks a dog?
But he's fit, man. Well, when he turns into a man, it's the biggest disappointment of all Disney films.
Yeah.
He's like, no, he's like, and all the lights. Do you remember that bit? That shot is indelibly etched on my brain. I'm like, oh no!
But she still thinks fine.
There's a great picture. No, but there's a great still of her, and even the animated, she's like this.
Are you sure?
I think even Lumiere's fitter. The candlestick.
Too French for me, I'm afraid.
Wow. Okay.
Too French. Come on.
Personal question. Why'd you hate France?
Do you want the fucking list? Here we fucking good.
World War II.
Actually, I have slagged off France before for World War II, and I don't know why I did it because I got called out for it.
I think that they were fine in World War II. It's before then, isn't it?
It was just because, like, for me, I was like, you gotta fight, you gotta pick a side. Whereas actually, a lot of them died, and I didn't realise that. So once again, massive shout out and sorry to France. That was awful. That was bad for you.
Massive
and I'm really
shout
sorry. I just think I was ignorant and hadn't spent as much time as I have now at the Imperial War Museum. And now I've, of course, learnt a lot. And obviously that would have sucked for you so much.
Yeah.
Like Dunkirk, that was a beach resort. And then it was just soldiers.
Oh, I love this.
You'd be gutted, wouldn't you?
You'd be so gutted.
That's where you go every summer.
Yeah.
And then there's just like smelly soldiers there. Oh.
So Paris got occupied. That was bad.
And Hitler came to visit. That's not where you want him to go. There's a famous picture of him, with the Eiffel Tower. How am I talking about Hitler again? I always get there.
It just always comes back here.
Feminism is very hard not to talk about Hitler.
There we go. You understand me.
Helen's log.
Hi, this is Helen's log, but guess what? There's actually more Helen's log. Where is it, Helen? I'll bloody tell you. It's on fucking Patreon. And if you join us on Patreon, there's an extra episode for every episode of this you listen to. And more than that, you're supporting women. You're believing her. And on Patreon, we talk. And it's beautiful. And it's really fucking special. And it costs £5. Can you believe that? £5? So instead of having that coffee you love having, instead you have coffee at home and you listen to Helen's log. Oh my God, what a life, what a special thing. Thank you so much. How about I say 3 things I love about France and you say 3 things you love about France?
Okay.
Number 1, Disneyland Paris.
Oh, wow. I really disagree. Number 2, no, my number 1, croissant.
Okay. Yeah. Number 2, I'm going to say patisserie, all of it included, because I do like, I love a croissant, but like, the tart tatans, eclairs, like I'm just very pro whatever they're doing there.
Yeah, no, I understand. 2, boulevard. Just love a big boulevard.
Which boulevard?
Any of them. Those.
Is the Champs-Elysees a boulevard?
I think, that's like the main one, I feel.
Yeah.
I just think it's just, you could just, whatever you're doing, you're like, here I am, just strolling down a boulevard.
I'd say number 3, ratatouille for me.
I was going to say number 3, jetin cigarettes. I used to smoke them and I love them.
What cigarettes?
Jetin!
What the fuck is that?
I would smoke them at uni to, again, make people be like, oh God, what's going on with her? She's got something going on.
You would go to France to buy cigarettes?
No, you could just buy the lady shop.
Oh my God. When did you quit smoking? I didn't know you were a smoker.
Oh my God, I smoked so much. I was a very heavy smoker for like 10 years. Yeah. I quit in 2017 and I remember my last one, it was the Edinburgh Fringe Festival and I thought, that's it, it's got to end now.
I just quit.
Oh, congrats!
I just quit.
Congrats.
Do you ever do you still crave it? Please say no.
No, I crave it in the sense that I'd be like, oh, right now I acknowledge would be quite a good time to have a cigarette. But then whenever I've been near people smoking now, the smoke when I inhale, it just smells like poison. Like it's because it is. It's like when you haven't drank for ages and you have like a drink and you're like, oh, actually, that's a bit odd. And then you kind of push through and then you're like, and I'm back to my millennial alcoholism.
See, do you know what the worst thing about quitting smoking is? This makes me want a cigarette.
Yeah.
Like even just talking, I'm not going to, and I also do have a patch in my bag just in case.
And I do have a pipe in my bag.
And I have a full pipe, of course.
Yes.
Also, for anyone who is also wanting to quit smoking and using patches, because I've never tried patches before, don't put them on your arm. It'll fall off. Wear it on your breast with a bra on top.
Ooh.
Then it can't go nowhere.
Your boob's smoking.
My boob has had so much nicotine over the last week. It's kind of incredible. Did you go on a course or anything to quit?
No, I read that, but
Easy Way to Quit Smoking by Allan Carr.
Which he calls it the weed, the evil weed. You're like, okay, it's very antiquated, but it's what I liked about it was that I think you can't quit anything unless you genuinely want to identify as a non-smoker. You would prefer to be, and also I've got a friend who doesn't smoke, and my big thing was just like, well, what will I do in bars if I can't go outside? And that's where all the fun stuff happens. And then my friend was like, well, I always come with you and I don't smoke. I was like, oh yeah, so I just would go into the smoking area and not smoke, and I would feel so much better. Yeah, like I would feel like because that was always after a big night out. Obviously you're hungover, but then it'd be like, oh,
you feel sick.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. It's also just that tricky thing though of being like, so I didn't smoke last year for 7 months, and I just was so happy, and I loved the time it gave me. But now I'm like, in that book down there, I did journal about not smoking last week. Yeah. Because it's like, that's a really good one, is just to write about how it feels to not be doing. Yes. Oh my God. But it's like, and then I'm just like that constant fear that I think all of us have, which is if you get rid of one bad habit, it's like, oh my God, I hope another one doesn't rear its fucking head. Yeah. Like, I really hope I don't fall into something else. Because it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. I always hope it's going to be fucking yoga.
Yeah, that's not a vice, I don't think. I don't think.
I don't know. Some people love it.
That's true. I think that I feel like it's less that one will spring up. It's more that like, I feel like you can't eliminate all vices. Do you know what I mean?
Agreed.
So I, for example, was like, I'm not ever going to stop drinking alcohol. But I will.
Healthy
I have gradually and naturally stopped drinking like I used to when I was younger, and I would like binge drink and stuff. Now it's just like, after 2, I'm like, I really do have to. I'm done, which is quite nice. But I'm not putting any pressure on myself to stop that as well, because if I can't smoke, drink, and eat fun stuff, like, do you know what I mean? What's the fucking point in anything?
So if you eat fun stuff, do sometimes your IBS go funny?
Yes. Sorry, I have to be a bit more. I still eat fun stuff, but I just have to be more selective. Like I have to follow a vegan.
If you're getting on a plane, let's be a bit careful, I reckon.
Exactly that.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, I can't have a big fry up, which I'd love. Airport fry up is like the what? Like even because it's normally quite crap, and it's like 30 quid, but I can't do that anymore.
Sorry.
No.
The things I've put in my body, but I don't think I'd have an airport fry-up.
Come on!
Apart from in Ireland. In Ireland,
Why?
Number one...
There's a spoons there. It's the same food as any other spoons. It's just more expensive.
Calm down. You're literally raising your hand and screaming at me. Can I say something about me that might be too personal and is not vegan?
That's okay.
I would rather have a sausage sandwich than a full fry-up.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. That's quite nice.
So number one, I don't think I ever really crave a full fry-up. I want like an egg sandwich or something. By the way, my sister at the weekend was hanging out at mine, and she was talking with my housemate about her old hamster, dead now, rest in peace, Pancake. And he was asking her what she would feed Pancake, and she has now admitted that they'd have eggs on toast together, whereas previously we thought it was just eggs and curry. And it turns out now they would sit down to scrambled eggs on toast together.
That's very sweet.
Which makes sense because they did have peanut butter on toast together for breakfast. Once again, rest in peace, Pancake.
How long did Pancake last?
The full lifespan of a hamster.
Oh, fair enough.
She just, to quote Marianne, she loved it.
Yeah. And what a rich, varied diet.
You know what? Enjoy what you enjoy.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a hamster, and there was definitely a compulsive overeating disorder there, but also like, it's okay. Like, if you're not willing to face it, I'm not going to force you to face it. It's a hamster. Just enjoyed himself. Who gives a fuck? Sorry, back to what I was saying.
Fry-ups, no.
I don't want to fry up a Airport. I don't think I want
It doesn't
that.
sound like you are a fry-up person.
I went through a small phase of it when I was younger and wanted to play cafes.
Yes, okay.
Do you remember that
I've been
time? Yeah, like going around taking your family's orders, but then the order can only ever be muesli or eggs because that's all you got.
I woke up one morning and my mum had snuck in overnight and filled my play kitchen with actual food and then snuck out. And so, because me and my sister would always wake up and do play kitchen and then go downstairs for breakfast. And she didn't acknowledge. She was like, "Oh, what's that? I guess it was magic." And it was the most magical morning of my life.
I feel like I'm gonna fucking cry. That is incredibly gorgeous.
Isn't it great? Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Is that one of the like happy childhood memories you just you have to journal about that?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's morning pages about magic being introduced into your life.
She also hid a little tiny, I think it was probably like a Cluedo thing or like a little dagger, and was like, oh, it's like a fairies like thing in the garden. There must be fairies in the garden. And we spent all day being like, hunting the fairies, and she would like, yeah.
Hunting for fairies is fucking magic. It's
crucial.
So magical because also you do see them because you're so fucking mental. Like 7-year-olds are so mental. Like I saw like 20 fairies, and I remember as an adult, remember those girls who took the photos of fairies?
Yes, and the film about it.
They were like, but like from Victorian time, huh?
Yeah.
Or like the 20s. Maybe Victoria had died, and rest in peace to Queen Victoria. Another colonizer.
Oh, was she?
Helen Anne, Jesus Christ.
Everyone's be colonising.
We're not a fan of colonisation at all. That being
No.
said, do buy tickets to see me in Australia this month. Important to say, I reckon.
Yeah.
But those fucking girls, they were like 12 years old, huh? And they just lied and cut pictures out of a book and said that there were fairies in their garden. And then everyone believed them.
See, I saw the film, and the film ends with it, everyone being like, it's real. I didn't realise they cut the pictures out of the book.
Yeah, they were out of
Obviously, I knew
they owned.
that it wasn't real logically, but I've just never really sat down and thought about it.
Tell you what, that was the dream as a girl in the
Collaging.
noughties. Collaging.
They were the
Not
original
that, but
collaging.
maybe they were the original collagers. That was not what I'd say the dream
Sorry.
of every girl was. But no.
I think it was.
Were
like,
you a collager? Yeah, of course you were.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. But it was what the girls did. I mean, they're doing it now. They're doing it again. Like it's back.
Wait, is collaging back?
Yeah, and
I know
zines.
mood boards are.
Yeah, well, what is a vision board if not a collage?
Here we fucking
with
go.
intention.
Wait, do you want a collage today?
Yeah, all right.
Holly, can we collage on the next episode?
Go for it.
Okay, can you come in like literally in 3 days?
Maybe. I'm on tour, so possibly not.
Okay.
Tickets are available.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll plug the tour right now,
yeah.
I reckon, or I'll forget
But
later.
I'll collage, yeah.
Yeah. I've only collaged once in my adult life, and it was fucking magic, but I think it's because I got burnt because I did textiles GCSE and my collaging skills weren't, like...
Do you have to collage in textiles? That feels
For
cruel.
a project,
Oh,
we'd do a
okay.
collage, and let's just say this, I wanted it to look really good, but the printers at school weren't up to the quality I expected.
I understand.
Yeah, I said it.
You can't rely on printing for collaging. You've got to go to WH Smith and get magazines, and then cut out with scissors, but there's only like 4 magazines now, and one of them's like Pick Me Up, and it's like Martin Clunes is on the front.
When was the last?
The only
Pick me
one.
up and it's Martin Clunes.
Clunes. Yeah, he could. He's quite tall.
And the photo is him with his hands up.
Yeah.
Pick me up. Have you looked in the magazine aisles recently?
I went. The last
Personal
time I went,
question, probably.
Very personal. The last time I looked was in September because I was in a sketch show, and it was the Mitchell & Webb one, and Mitchell & Webb, not me, but Mitchell & Webb were on the front cover, and I was like, oh, so I thought, well, I'll get it because it was like the Radio Times, and when I went, I was like, oh no, they're all dying because they're so thin. All the magazines are
my
so
God.
thin.
Oh my God, thank God. I thought you meant like Mitchell.
What a way to learn.
They're doing a second
Exclusive.
series.
I thought
Like,
I'd
are
come on
you
Helen's
joking?
vlog and just say that they're
Announce it,
dying.
yeah.
Is that all right?
The magazines were thin.
They're all thin. The papers are thin, and then also like there's not enough pages. So you're just like, oh, everything's so like they're all like, please, like whereas before that they were so robust,
Bountiful.
you know?
Bountiful.
Bountiful. It's really sad.
I know we need to wrap it up, but can I ask a couple more personal questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, number one, I want to go back to what's inside of the dream pencil case.
Oh my God. Yeah. Of course. Okay.
And then the second question I want to get back to is when you were younger, which magazine subscription did you want the most to get the prizes and collect the full set? I'm going to answer, and then while you think. Mine was a Sabrina the Teenage Witch magazine.
I didn't know that existed.
It was a thing because my friend Ellie Salter's little sister, Frances Salter, had it. And like I would angle for an invitation round theirs every single week just to see what it was. And you started with a big purple box and then you got little things to put in the box. And I don't think this is unique to me. My collector's heart needed the full Sabrina the Teenage Witch box because I was pretty sure I had powers because of Matilda.
Oh, obviously, that was every girl our age. But also what I love is that I watched a lot of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I can't remember her having a box.
Don't matter. Don't matter.
I love they've got like a box. She's
What are they
got a
going to
box
post you?
with
2
stuff in it.
aunts?
Yeah, the cat.
Actually, you did get a stuffed Salem if you sent off. I think if you got tokens and sent off, it was...
I wouldn't like that.
Don't. So, Dream Pants case, what's inside of it? Don't say I don't fucking finish questions, everyone, by the way, because I bloody do.
And it's a lovely sort of narrative arc, you know.
Thank you.
The little mouse, the Tipex mouse.
Stop it, that's unlocked a memory.
Because it would actually love that so much better than the nail varnish that you'd get.
I understand exactly weirdly because people did wear it as nail varnish. Yeah.
And then I never did. Then
no, me neither then.
No. Then we're talking. Oh yeah. Start of the year, you'd get like a sort of little ruler, little round thing, and then the half moon protractor, and then a compass, and it would be in a little plastic.
The math set.
Yes, and you would open it, and it would be like each year would be a different colour. So when he was purple, when I was like, you know what, I think I'm just going to go monochrome. Yeah.
Oh my God, the Oxford math set.
Yes.
The Oxford math set in W.H. Smith's. Holy fuck, elite. But then also the fear that like everyone's got a compass.
Well, this was the issue, but you needed it to scratch things into
to scratch things into things.
You needed it.
Obviously, also a fountain pen is in my dream pencil case, but I really struggled with impulse control at school, probably still now, and the need to flick it. Do you remember flicking a fountain?
Oh my God!
I couldn't not.
Yeah.
And everyone's wearing white shirts.
Yeah,
it's just like if I flick. Oh my! And then the fountain pen eraser, that thing that smelled like wee, and then you'd have to put it on your shirt, but it was still like I would be like, don't flick it, and I just couldn't. Oh.
But also that double-ended pen that you would have, so you'd rub out the fountain pen, and then it would have, because obviously you couldn't use the fountain pen that you just rubbed out to go over the top, because you'd applied the liquid to the paper, so you'd need a little biro that was, and then it always looked a different blue. It was always a different colour.
You're so right, but it could go over the corrected area,
the correcting fluid that you just put on to rub out the fountain pen, and it was always like, oh, you can tell it's not the right pen.
I can still smell that urine that we used to. Oh my God.
You used to piss all over the pen, didn't you?
Oh my God.
It's so excited you just wee all over it.
Yeah, you know when the girls and you go pretend you're doing pregnancy tests and you piss on your pen? Do we remember that? That's a core memory unlocked for all of us. This is a really good pencil case. Scented gel pens, top 3 cents.
Grape. That was the... Grape.
Holly, you look like you're turned on right now.
It's salivating.
Strawberry, then apple. That was and then a
apple
white.
Was my scent.
Apple. I knew apple would be your scent.
Oh my God,
so delish.
And you know what? I know we need to wrap it up, but like, no, just say it. We'll just do a long episode. I don't care. Whatever you're about to say, because I just cut you off. And I feel terrible.
It was just like it was not enough to survive this build up.
I just wanted to quickly thank the girls that I went to school with, because some of you for my birthday would buy me the 5-pack of gel pens.
It's really nice.
And like it was like we didn't gatekeep. Do you know what I mean?
No, we didn't know what that was back then.
But also I had like the best group of girlfriends at school. And yeah, I'm going on holiday with you this week. But I just want to do a shout out to them.
That's
because
so
like
nice that you're still that close with girls from
You've
high
met
school.
them. Anna Grant. Do you remember in the Pleasant School? Yeah, come on.
Really
Okay, shout out Anna Grant. Okay. Thank you, Ellie Salter, Emma Black. Thank you to my school friend for buying me presents. Stevie, do you want to plug your tour and do a thank you to anyone that ever bought you something for your pencil case?
I'm on tour. I don't know where I'm on tour. I'm doing 6. It's sold out, but I'm doing 6 absolutely gigantic shows in autumn, and I can't fill them. And my management said, "You won't fill them. We're just doing it as an experiment. So please come." And also,
but for clout, I'll come again.
Oh yeah, come again.
It's so good. It's so good. I remember going to see it so clearly.
You were very nice afterwards.
It was at Monkey, but no, I wasn't. I hit you in the face.
You did.
It's the funniest show, but it's also like it's different from any of the stand-up show, and I don't want to describe why, but you just have to go because it's so special and it's like it's its own thing entirely.
That's very nice.
You doing another one in London?
Yes, I'm doing 2. Yes, oh God, I'm doing the Bloomsbury Theatre twice, and that does have tickets left. The second one definitely does have tickets left.
Okay.
Oh my God, well, yeah, you can't come to all of them, but please do. Obviously,
You come to as many as I want.
And I can't thank anyone about the pencil case because I didn't have any friends at school.
Do you think your mummy and daddy maybe for taking you to WH Smith?
And letting me have a South Park pencil case when they knew I didn't watch South Park.
It doesn't matter.
And they let me do that, and that was really kind of them. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Thanks, Mum, for filling my play kitchen with real food.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you to my mum, who really puts up with me, even as an adult being a nightmare. But also, thank you for my pencil cases. Happiest times ever.
What was your favourite pencil case, quickly?
I had a Little Miss Naughty one from WH Smith one year. That was slightly see-through. And there's so much more to that, but we'll go into it another week on Helen's Log. And for now, we'll say goodbye. It's me, Helen Bauer. It's this slut, Stevie Martin, for feminism and equal pay. Hey, we're going to do a list of loggers. And what's really beautiful is you guys haven't really changed, but I just like to read your names, of course. Also, Noelle Bucher, you're going to die at this. I was in Berlin Brandenburg Flughafen, and the shop there is called Bucher, because it's a bookshop, and I thought of you. And then I ran into a listener of Helen's Log, and who knows if they're a patron. But if you were on the 620 from Berlin 2 weeks ago to London Gatwick with EasyJet, and you were sitting in row 3 and I was sitting in row 10, and we met each other on the escalator at the gate and then on the plane when I was disembarking, then this is for you. You are now an honorary person. I didn't get your name because I'm a fool. But for now, we thank our loggers. Ready? Sing it with me. Aisling McGlinchey, Alex McPugh, Amy Sheppered, Amy Fitzgerald, Anthony Conway, Asa, Bonnie Drough. Bonnie, you know what? Doesn't matter. Bonnie Drough sounds awesome. Catriona, Windsor, Charley T, Charlotte Weemes, Claire Owen-Jones, Claire Scott, Claire's. I saw one of you said hi to the other Claire. The other Claire, if you do use Patreon, please say hi back. I do want you to become friends. Once you two are friends, we'll get the Charlies together. We'll figure it all out. Slay, fire, slay. Okay, Claire Scott, Chris S, Daisy Longshaw, Dean Michael, Tim and Dom, David Hunter, Dougie Robertson, Dylan Moorhead, L Watson, Emilie, Emma, Fayt, Grady, Gemma. I'm doing that thing where I'm reading, but I'm trying to look ahead. Gemma, Helen A, Jack Blomfield, James Goulding, Jan, Gemma Anglesea, Jen Aitken, Jessica Allan, Jessica Birch. Jessica's also, please get to know each other. It just makes sense. Jocelyn Hughes, Josie Perkins, Kate Thompson, Catherine, Kelly C, Chloe, Christine Martin, Lisa G, Lizzie Fort, Luke Bright, Meg Hamilton, Melissa, Natalie Ford, Neil Redmond, Nikki Stefanoff, Noelle Bucher. We've already chatted about you. Olivia, Peter New, Rachel Smith, Rebecca Locke, River, Rochelle Harker. It'd be so cool if we got another River and we could have 2 River friends. Or if someone was called Bed and you could be River Bed. Slay, fire, slay. Sadie Cashmore, Sally Galula, Sammy Duke. Oh no, Sally Galula, Sammy Duke. Jesus Christ, she's dyslexic today. Sarah Bell, Sarah Deacon. Once again, make a friendship. Scarlett Scrimshaw, Serena Painting, Simon Moores, Subi Lynch. We need to get another Subi, guys. Sophie Chivers. I don't know what the other Sophie's surname is, but Sophie's, it'd be gorgeous if you could get that going as well. Stephanie Catraccia, Stephen Chicken, Tamsin Smith Harding, Tina Lindsay, Trina McSay. You've been listening to Helen's Log. If you want to hear more from us and the behind the scenes, you can join us right now on Patreon, and there's an extra episode for every episode you've already listened to for free, as well as you can go watch us on YouTube. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, leave us a fucking review. Actually, leave us a 5-star review on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. Someone else says it in that cadence, and now I've said it. Goodbye!